I just posted something on X. Yo, shout outs to everybody that's in the building, man. I just posted something on X. Let me pull that up real quick. Let me pull that up. Let me share my screen. Let me get ready. Yo, business update. The business update is the whole reason why we're here. The business update is the whole reason why we're here. And let me go and pull this out. Stage, share screen. Let me see what's going down in the X feed. What's up to everybody in the X? The VeVe Ecomi community is a stage where clarity and facts are crucial. These exaggerating claims do more than harm than good. I really hope these sponsors know what they are getting into because the channel is not even worth 2K. Ooh. Oh, shout out to Mr. MC1, by the way. We're going to have him on the channel on Sunday. And it's going to be good, yo. It's such an honor to be on your channel. You're an incredible artist with so much range in terms of talent. Feel like I want to interview you. Ooh. We're going to get Mr. MC1 in the building, y'all. This is going down on Sunday. This Sunday is going to go down. It's going to go down. All right. So let's get into this business update, bro. Like the real reason why we're here. The real reason why we are here. So let's get into it. Let me go onto YouTube. And let me get this intro started. How's everybody feeling out there, bro? How's everybody feeling out there? How's everybody doing? Well, we got 4 people in here. For all 4 of y'all, I do this for you guys. Just all 4 of you guys. You know, all 4 of you guys. Oh, we got 5. Okay. We're going to get into a few different things today. We're definitely going to get into the business update. Let me close this screen. Let me go pull it up real quick to see if it's on YouTube, which I know it's on YouTube because I saw it yesterday. I didn't see the whole business update, but I did see that they posted the business update. And here it is. Here it is. Oh, yeah. I'm super excited about this. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to be super surprised. And there's a few things that I would love to see. I would love to see Ben Rose on camera. I would love to see Ben Rose on camera. We've just seen him so much on camera. We've seen him do his promo run. And I have a feeling, and did you guys see, what's his video? Let me see. Patient Hodler. Let me go look at this content real quick. Patient Hodler. He posted a video. Oh, where's he at? Patient Hodler. I thought he was going to be popping up right here. Let me see. No, Patient Hodler. Do I got to put an R on that, bro? Like, you're going to not give me his channel just because there's no R? We're going to go to Patient Hodler real quick. And I am subscribed. And let me see his live. Was it a live? Was it a video? It was a video. Wow. No. This ain't it. Billions coming. Crypto's about to get a pump. Is crypto about to get a pump? I sold a bunch of Doodle coins, bro. I had a bunch of Doodle tokens. You guys let me know if that was a good move. Yo, did he delete his video? He deleted his video. Oh, there it is.
It was highlighted in articles and VeVe was
So I got a question. In this video, my boy had a theory. I'm going to look for the clip right now. I don't want to go through the whole thing. It is 11 minutes. But he did have a theory about VeVe going through a lawsuit and then bringing Ben on board so he could be the face of the company, which makes sense why he was on so many people's YouTube channels that week, just so to let it publicly be known as like co-CEO. I wonder if Ben knew the whole time. That's just what I'm asking, bro. I'm just trying to figure it out. So I'm gonna go and check out this clip. I'm gonna find the clip right now, and we're gonna get into this business update. We're gonna get into it. Are we gonna see Ben Rose on here? It doesn't seem like it because I think that he would have already been on screen. Are they feeling a little bit comfortable? They're gonna bring it back to a founder-led company. Are we gonna see the company face? Are we gonna see the company leaders in the public eyes more often? Is this why they canceled London? Is this why they brought Ben on board? We're gonna get into it, bro. This is 16 minutes, so we're gonna try to get through it. All right. Let me get to the intro, and then we're gonna get this episode started, y'all. Let's get into it.
China, Brazil, India, Spain, Thailand, USA, USSR, Japan, Japan. Japan. Round one. Fight, fight, fight you. Yeah, fight. Round two. Fight, 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 fight. You win.
Give you guys a round of applause. Let me give you guys a round of applause. Let's go. How's everybody feeling out there, bro? I am going to have an event inside the VeVeverse. I'm going to put out a flyer on Sunday. It's going to be cracking. If you guys are just joining us, actually, let me pull up my ex because I got to show you guys. All right, so I was going to go and watch the Patient Hodler's video. Way too long, but he was talking about VeVe getting Ben Rose to be the face of the company, to be the Ronald McDonald of the company, and that's why they had him in the forefront, and that's why Mr. Ben Rose was going through his promo run, being on everybody's YouTube channel except ours, which, by the way, I don't think nobody is trying to come into our YouTube channel. Nobody is trying to come onto this YouTube channel, but you know who is trying to come onto this YouTube channel? Mr. MC1, y'all. So let's make some noise for Mr. MC1. He is going to be joining us on Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Is Mr. MC1 ready? Is he ready to be in the hot seat? I don't know, man. We're going to have to find out, but let me show you guys the flyer real quick. There it is. Mr. MC1 is going to be in the building. You know, he's rocking his Balenciaga hat. He has to flex on you guys. He's not wearing Louis Lou, none of that Lulu. He's wearing that Balenciaga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's looking fresh out here. So shout out to Mr. MC1. He's going to be joining us for sure. So shout outs to him. Shout outs to him. I can't believe somebody's actually joining us. That's pretty cool. Yo, guys, if you guys want to come on the channel, yeah, just let us know. Just be like, yo, Arcade, what's good, man? Throw us the alley-oop. Let me come on the channel. Bro. Yo, you guys can come on at any time. All right. Let's get into this video, bro. Oh yeah, before we get into it, also, we are gonna have the biggest VeVe meetup in Las Vegas in the US. I'm sorry, bro. It is what it is. If you guys are trying to do a VeVe meetup in New York, Florida, Miami, it might not work. but the Las Vegas meetup is gonna be off the hinges, bro. Like, I'm just telling you right now, if you guys were there last year, you guys would already know. We're gonna even have videos of what happened last year because nobody even had time to pull up a camera and take footage. It was crazy. So this year's gonna be even crazier. We're gonna do it bigger. We're gonna do it better. We got a little bit of more support behind it, so we're definitely gonna make the party cracking. A Decon after party in Las Vegas going down November 11th or the 16th. November 15th. November 15th. So you guys go ahead to the kidarcade.com and go ahead and RSVP. So that way I know who's coming and who's not. And I got some surprises for those people that RSVP. That's right. I got some surprises for you guys. If you guys remember last year, the surprises for those that RSVP'd, legendary, bro. Like, legendary. All right, so let's get into this business update, bro. This is the video that we've been waiting for last week. So Mr. Ben Rose, the co-CEO of VeVe, he ended up leaving the company. Now, we don't know too much information, whether he was, here temporarily, whether he was here full time. I found it kind of weird, and I called it out 6 months ago. Like, when he first came into the company, I said to myself, something's fishy about my boy. I don't trust it. I'm not gonna follow him. Everybody got onto the hype train. Oh, I'm gonna follow him. He is the best. He is the best. And I'm sitting here like, wait a minute. He just came onto the scene with his gangster lean. We can't just trust somebody like that. He just came on here. It was weird for him to jump on everybody's YouTube channel. And I was like, wait a minute. He's doing a promo run. He just got here. What's this all about? Why are they so adamant on pushing this guy to us? Why is he like the face of the company? And lo and behold, right? So we're going to go and find out what happened. I don't think we're going to get an exact explanation on what happened, but everybody's speculating. Everybody's speculating. I did say last week that it would have been a good move if they would have brought Mr. They do a live stream every week. Old Rhubarb and My Collectibles. By the way, shout outs to My Collectibles. He's not on this live stream. I bet you My Collectibles was upset. I'm like, bro, we didn't do a live stream last week, and this week I'm not gonna be involved, man. Because in My Collectibles, he loves live streaming. I know he does. So I'm curious to see, and I'm also curious to see if Mr. Ben Rose is gonna make an appearance on this video, which I doubt it. He would have already been on it. Yeah, I think that if they would have had a regular live stream last week, even though Ben Rose left, and then tapped in on it, but them not doing a live stream last week was a little weird. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. Everybody was thinking it. Nobody was saying it. I mean, I'm pretty sure some people were saying it, but there was a crazy fudding space last week too on Friday night, a crazy FUD space. All right, so let's get into this, man. I'm going to try not to interrupt, but I'm definitely going to interrupt, and we're going to talk about it.
Video. I'm Corey, and I'm very pleased to have with me today VeVe's co-founders, CEO
let me put this up.
David Yu and COO Dan Crothers. Gentlemen, thank you so much for taking the time to come chat with us today.
Thanks, Corey. Great to be here, Corey, as usual.
Oh, Mr. Ben Rose is not on here. Yo, I see, we saw Mr. Ben Rose so much that we would have loved to see him and say goodbye to him. I mean, everybody got to say hi to him, but nobody got to say goodbye. Let me ask you something. Did you guys unfollow him on X? Be honest. If you guys followed him and unfollowed him, you guys are dirty. You guys are dirty. I knew I was going to do that, so I was like, nah, I'm not even going to follow him. I said it, bro. I called it out when he first came on. I was like, I'm going to give him 6 months. I swear, bro. I'm going to go back and look at some of these videos. I swear to y'all.
Okay. And today's going to be a business update, so we're going to kind of put our fingers on the pulse of VeVe and talk about some of the key things that
shout out to Dan, bro. Shout out to Dan. I mean, like, Dan doesn't get the credit that he deserves. Low-key, high-key. You guys were giving Ben Rose all the credit for the VeVe-verse when realistically speaking, it was all Dan. You guys are savages. You guys are dirty. Now I know how you guys are. You guys jump on the hype train. As soon as it comes, you guys are on board. You guys need to slow down a little bit, bro. Like, you guys are jumping on people's. Can I say it on YouTube? Should I get off of YouTube? Nah, I'm gonna keep it clean. I'm gonna keep it clean this episode. But I'm going to keep it a little bit dirty. Y'all can't be jumping on people's dick that fast. You know what I mean? Like, give people time to grow. Give people time to become a part of the fam. If somebody jumps into the scene, you guys can't be on their dick right away. Like, oh my goodness, who are you? We're like, nah, chill out, bro. Like, chill out. This is a great example of why we shouldn't be jumping on hype trains. All right, let's keep it moving.
happened here in recent history. And I think the best place to start is with co-founders. An announcement.
I'm going to go and check out the chats right now, y'all.
Went out recently. And I think it's important for people watching this to kind of know, what does it even mean to be founder-led?
Oh, come on. He pivoted with the question. Yo, Mr. Old Rhubarb, that was good. That was good. He pivoted out of that question right when he brought it up. It's like, Dan and David did not want to talk about why they got rid of him. They just wanted to talk about what does it mean to be founder led. I love how he pivoted off of that. Let me go back. Yo, it's only been 30 seconds. My boy is good. He threw him the alley-oop. He's like, oh, Rhubarb was like, yo, two. Everybody wants to know why he left. Two. Instead of asking that, I'm gonna get down to the question. Everybody wants to know why he left. But instead, I'm gonna ask, everybody wants to know, what does founder led mean? Nobody wants to know about that. Come on, oh Rhubarb. Nobody wants to know about that, but I get it. Dan was probably like, nah, I don't want to answer no questions on why he left. Let's just focus on moving forward. We got past that's the past. It's almost like an adopted child that nobody wants to talk about. Yo, you guys didn't even make a big deal about Mitch leaving. What's up with Mitch leaving, bro? Like, yo, Mitch left. Wasn't he like the top guy? That's another one that I end up anyway. Isn't he like a legend in the game? Weren't you guys like on his dick? Like, yo, he makes things happen. What happened to Mitch? And why didn't VeVe come out? That's dirty. I wonder why Mitch left. Did Mitch leave because Ben was leaving? They probably got the memo. Yo, Ben is leaving in a few days. Mitch was like, what? What do you mean Ben is leaving? He just got here. Oh, yo, this is a dirty look. I'm out of here too, bro. I'm out of here too.
And talk about some of the key things.
Or did Ben Rose take Mitch? He's like, yo, I'm leaving. All right, let me get Mitch out of here, bro. I got to save him. Yo, Mitch, you know I'm leaving in a few days, right? Mitch was like, what? Nah. Yeah, bro, I'm leaving in a few days. All right, I'm going to quit. No, you can't quit, bro, because then I got to leave next week. Nah, but nobody's going to care about me. As soon as I quit, people are going to be like, Mitch left. And as soon as they get a chance to even think about it, Ben Rose leaves. Boom. They ain't got time to question it. All right, I love the pivot, though. I love the pivot. All right. I promise I'm not going to interrupt.
Things that have happened here in recent history. And I think the best place to start is with co-founders. An announcement went out recently, and I think it's important for people watching this to kind of know, what does it even mean to be founder-led? So David, could you talk to us a little bit about what that means?
Well, Corey, as founders, we built VeVe from the ground up, from a clear mission that is to redefine what digital collecting is all about. So no one understands the product, the community, and the long-term roadmap better than we do. So, part of that restructure for us is really streamlining the business around the core strength, which is our content, our technology, and our community. And being the founder-led, we are more able to be in touch direct with our communities.
Yeah, and if I can add to that, Corey, like David said, Dave and I have been here since day one, which is, geez, I don't know, what is it, Dave? Coming up like 8 years.
Did they just skip the whole Ben Rose thing? Yo, stop. Sorry, my chest, y'all. Did they just skip the whole Ben Rose conversation? Like, are they just gonna ignore it? Yo, this is dirty.
8 years now.
Feels like
it's been a wild ride.
Let me go back to that.
Part of that restructure for us is really streamlining the business around the core strength, which is our content, our technology, and our community. And being the founder-led, we are more...
They're really not going to bring up Ben Rose at all. Like, they didn't even... you know what? I wish we would have even gotten a farewell video from Ben. Like, hey, guys, I'm not going to be around anymore, but I would like to thank you guys. I know he did a post. That NDA must have been crazy. That NDA must have been nutty. I would love to see that. I wonder if he got paid off, too. He's like, yo, man, thank you for being here for a few months. We're going to break bread with you or keep your salary for the next 6 months until you find another job. I'm curious. Yo, what if he goes and works with Candy? Stop playing. Yo, imagine Ben Rose, like, yo, I'm working for Candy now. Like, you guys would be mad. Imagine Ben Rose started working with Readyverse next week. You guys are dirty.
Be in touch direct with our communities.
Yeah, and if I can add
touch direct with our community.
Let me go back to this, bro. I'm going to break this shit down, bro. Like yesterday, I didn't have time. Today, I got time.
Led. So David, could you talk to us a little bit about what that means?
Well, Corey, as founders...
let me slow down, bro. Like, why does he have the Darth Vader Ninja Samurai version Darth Vader right there, bro? That means something. We got the Simpson comics. You know Simpson comics are coming, right? You got Yoda. Yeah, we don't got Yoda. What happened to Yoda? Yoda and Chewbacca. Are we going to get Yoda and Chewbacca anytime?
We built VeVe from the ground up, from a clear mission that is
Ooh, he said clear mission. I don't know, man. Some people are gonna question that. It wasn't that clear, you know. I don't want to say it, but somebody in the chat said it. Let me go into the chats real quick. Somebody in the chat said it. I don't want to say it. Somebody in the chat said it. Spoiler: they didn't mention Omi, bro. Kryptoni. They're not gonna mention Omi. Sorry, you know Omi is Stacker. Let Dr. Prophet deal with that. Foster Hilt, let them deal. Yo, David is too busy to worry about Omi. Please, I'm too busy to worry about Omi. We don't talk about Omi around here, bro. Like Omi is like we're gonna treat Omi like Ben Rose. You're like gonna keep you in the back burner, bro. We're never gonna bring you up. Vegas is gonna be lit. Yo, facts, Kryptoni. You already know what time it is. You already know. What am I doing? Who's going to London and Lisbon? No, not me, Mr. Ronis. Snapshots for Mona Lisa and Salvador Mundi happening on Elmont X. That's right. Yo, I got 3 Mona Lisas. Yo, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Yo, Kryptoni, do you think the Mona Lisa is better than the partner statue? Let me know in the comments down below. Yo, VeVe, I'm sorry, bro. Like, if I say something crazy today, it's just early in the morning, bro. Like, I'm sorry, VeVe. If I say something nutty today, I'm sorry. If you guys want to jump on the channel, bro, you guys can jump on anytime. But if I say something spicy today, I'm sorry. I am a reflection of the community. That's what I am. Anything that I say are not my thoughts. I'm just relaying what the community is feeling behind the scenes, and then I just say it out loud. That's what I'm doing, bro. That's what I'm doing. I am not sure why VeVe's avoiding the obvious. Were the police called to escort Mitch and Ben out of the VeVe headquarters? Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy, Stan. That's crazy. VeVe doesn't even have headquarters. I actually thought that Ben Rose joining the company was the best way to create a physical headquarters space because they're both in New Zealand and David Yu's always traveling. And in order for him to function with everybody that's working in the company, everybody's working remote. So when he sends out an email, it's not like it gets replied instantly. And David Yu's like, yo, man, I'm tired of this shit, bro. I want my emails to be responded by within 5 minutes when I send them. So then it's like, okay, well, let me get somebody like to run my business in New Zealand. So they're working in my time zone, and that's Ben Rose. And then we can start functioning in real time. But that's what I thought was happening, bro. That's what I thought was happening. But then again, does it make sense for them to have a brick and mortar? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Stan, man, you dirty. Got garage mint, common, gold garbage mint, and uncommon on today's VeVe drop. There was a drop today? Bro, I've been I haven't gone for a drop in so long, but I did go buy a Grogu. Sorry. I'm getting allergies, y'all. I'm gonna log on to my VeVe account real quick. And I'm going to go and check today's drop. Should I go for the drop? Let me know if I should go for the drop, bro. I would do it. I would do it out of respect. I'll probably get a secret rare. Probably sell it for like 20 gems. Not too sure. Let me log on to VeVe real quick, y'all. Let me get this. I do got to get this damn video going because I can't get stuck here all day. I got shit I got to do today. 386, 276, 386. Oh yeah, I'm getting some DMs, yo. I got a busy day today. I gotta go shopping today, man. All right, let me list this. Let me go see the home. Let me see what comics came out, bruv. VeVe. Let me go into VeVe. All right, I'm gonna look for this drop, and I'm gonna keep playing this video. Oh, I lost audio. Let me share my screen again. There you go. We're back in full effect.
for that, the community and the long-term roadmap better than we do. So, part of that restructure for us is really streamlining the business around the core strength, which is our content, our technology, and our community. And being the founder-led, we are more able.
I know I'm muted. Did you just hear what he just said? All right, he slipped that through there, man. He's sneaky, man. I know what he just said. He said he's going to support the community more. Let's make some noise. Yo, do you think VeVe would sponsor a little bit of the party for Decon? That'd be crazy. You know that I know how to put a pitch deck together. Y'all. Sorry, I'm going to charge my laptop because my shit's about to die, son. I'm back. Sorry, I had to charge my computer, bro. I was about to die. I got like 5 computers over here. I got a VeVeverse computer. I got a streaming computer. I got a work iPad. Yeah, I got 2 cell phones. Bro, I'm a trapper. All right.
Or to be in touch direct with our
Oh yeah,
community.
do you think that they'll sponsor or they'll help the VeVe event that we got going on? I do know how to put a pitch deck together. So if I got to put one together, man, y'all let me know, bro. I could put a sponsoring deck. If you got, I'll make a few tiers, and you guys can go ahead and jump on whichever tier is appropriate. And you know, I'm just saying, if VeVe is watching, bro, I know VeVe's watching, bro. If you guys want to help support the party, let me know. If that's an option, I'm gonna reach out to somebody, bro. I don't know who to reach out to. Probably my collectibles. If I was gonna reach out to anybody, I'd probably reach out to my collectibles. I'd rather have a Ben than Dan. And David can't even manage their laundry, let alone, yo, stop it, Diano. Come on, Diano. They could, bro. They're smart people. They've gotten the company to where it's at. I know that some of the things that they haven't come through aren't here yet, but you guys can't say that they suck. Like, they don't suck. David's been doing this for a long time. Dan got the VeVeverse cracking. I am curious about the Readyverse, though, but that's a whole other topic and a whole other conversation. What up, Kid Arcade and the chat? Yo, what's good? I like MC1. He's a good dude. I agree. I love MC1. I think he's a good guy. I think he's very giving, and he loves community. That's the one thing that I do know about him. He's a good dude. Well, I don't know if he's a good dude, but I know he has a good heart because he's not making money off of this shit, bro. Let's keep it a gem. He's not making money off of VeVe like that. It's not like he gets paid by VeVe to do this. Nah, I doubt that. And it's not like when he does an event, he makes money. I doubt that. I know because I threw an event and I didn't make any money. And I'm still going to do the event, but that's only because I love this, man. I love it. And I know Mr. MC1 loves this shit. So I'm excited to have him on here and talk to him because he's legendary, bro. He's legendary. Complaints are healthy. Yeah. All right, let me play this video, man. I don't want to get distracted.
Yeah, and if I can add to that, Corey, you know, like David said, you know, like Dave and I have been here since day one, which is, geez, I don't know, what is it, Dave? Coming up like 8 years. 8 years now.
Feels like
it's been a wild ride.
Hey, they're happy. They're happy. I don't know if you guys can tell. Look at their reactions. They're smiling. There's wrinkles in the eyes. That's a genuine smile. That's a genuine smile right there. I don't think I've ever seen these guys that happy. Look, all 3 of them are happy. Yo, that's nuts. Usually when somebody quits, people are not this happy. You know why they're happy? I heard through the grapevine that there was a lawsuit that they solved or some shit. Let me know in the comments down below if you know anything about that. Also, if you do know anything about that, I'm going to put my link out here if you want to join. But let me just keep watching this, bro. I got to watch this.
We're very, very much looking forward to more wild rides in the future. But, hey, you know, David and I have...
Damn, that background's looking a whole lot better. Dan went to IKEA and he said, man, I need all these options inside the VeVeverse, bro. Like, this is way too much. And at the same time, he was like, damn, my VeVeverse is looking way too fresh. All right, I got to start looking at my physical space. And look, his physical space is looking way better. I bet you if we go back like 2 years ago, that background was trash. Now it's like looking a little better, man. It's looking a little better.
I have a lot of...
David probably has some leftover shelves at the location in New Zealand. He's like, yo, Dan, you know I got some shelves you guys can have. What, really? Yeah, pick them up. I actually got some Transformers for you too.
Passion for collecting, a lot of passion for VeVe, a lot of passion for our community. And it's really important for us that we are, you know, right on the coalface of the business and really helping to guide.
Yo, Dan was upset because Ben Rose took all the credit for the VeVeverse, and Dan was like, yo, that's scandalous, bro. I'm the one that made this shit happen. Why is he getting all the credit? Dave is like, come on, Dan. We need this right now. He needs to be the face of the company. This is a great way for the community to embrace him and accept him. Nah, man. All right, that's fine. But I'm not releasing the flowers until we're done with this lawsuit. I get it. Allegedly. I don't know what I'm saying.
And
maybe that's why we haven't gotten the flowers. I'm still waiting for the flowers that I can flower in water. Come on, Dan. You got me excited on those flowers. Can we get some cannabis plants in there? I'm asking for a friend.
To where we think this digital future is going to be.
Fantastic. And speaking of driving, one of the interesting stories that you all told me in my early days was that whenever you started the business, you're in the back of taxi cabs with a laptop, putting together presentation decks as you went to go meet licensors.
I bet you still like that. I bet you these guys are working in the back of a car all the time.
Very first time and sort of...
Yo, self-driving Tesla, and they're just working in the back seat. Yo, I wonder what kind of cars they drive. That's the one question I need to ask to everybody. Yo, what kind of car do you drive?
This idea of digital collecting, and here we are all these years later.
I'm
very curious to know from, you know...
Yo, what's up with Ben? Are we going to bring up Ben? Is anybody going to bring up Ben at all? because the VeVe X account did post a Ben Rose farewell, but we haven't really seen the company or like David or Dan come out and say, hey man, shout out to my boy Ben Rose. He came through, he was holding it down, but now I think it was time for us to take over. That's really all we need. We don't even really need much. If you guys just said and came out, hey man, he was here helping us get some stuff out into the public. Now that we had him around, we understand how important it is for us to get things rolling out and the communication. But so we're gonna thank him for his time here. Like, yo, give him something. I hope you guys gave him a VeVe logo straight up. I don't think he went through too much FUD though. I don't think he went through too much FUD. Maybe Alex deserves a VeVe logo. Maybe that's why Alex left. Yo, shout out to Alex. He was being spicy that on Friday last week. He posted that meme of that cowboy like laughing. Bro, I see you. You dirty.
The David and Dan that were sitting in the backseat of a taxi cab, to David and Dan who are now talking to me.
I'm
Where's
gonna
your
read the
vision
chats, yo.
at for the future of the platform right now? And David, can you take the lead on this one?
I still do that a lot with my pitch. I still do that with some of those light bulb idea. It comes when I'm traveling, when my brain's in the downtime. The mission is continue to thrive, to build that community.
Yo, I got a question. What category do you think David you watches? Let me know in the comments down below. BB Dubs? Nah. What's the category, y'all? Let me know. I think he likes them thick. Yo, I ain't even gonna lie to you.
That promoting that digital collecting on VeVe.
Yo, Mitch did leave quietly.
In terms of that passion, it's still within us.
Yo, Digital Vibes was good, yo.
No one day.
I saw you live streaming this week. Yo, VeVe Vibes, we need you to come back. Like you could come back with open arms. There's a lot of content creators that we're not gonna accept back with open arms. At least I'm not. I'm just like, wait a minute, you've been gone for like 3 years, bro. You can't just come back today. Like the vibes, bro, please come back. We need you. There's not even that many content creators. There's like at least 5, I think. Is there 5? I don't even know how many people create content. On Spaces is a lot though. Shout outs to everybody that, like the Gecko community and like everybody on the calendar. Shout outs to them. But yo, Vibes, we need you back over here, bro. Like your channel was like so legendary, bro. And you're legendary. Yeah, man. Do I have a round of applause for you? I do have a round of applause for you. Man, and I truly think that VeVe needs to break bread with you, maybe cut you a little check, maybe give you a logo, because you were the original Vibes. As soon as you changed your name from Digital Vibes, VeVe came out with VeVe Vibes. And it's like, damn, that's dirty. I thought you were going to get a check cut. I thought Kyle Wilson was going to get a check cut for that red circle on VeVe, but he can even get a thank you letter. Spicy, yo. These dirty, yo.
Go by. I don't give my best. Sometimes we still go through that 16, 18-hour days. But what has changed a lot is that the resource that we have.
Damn, we're 3 minutes in.
We have a lot more resource in our hand. That special
I'm not going to pause anymore.
area to build that, what I call that core strength. And that going back to that content, the technology, and the most.
Yo, content. Yo. Don't get me started on content, bro. Like, yo, VeVe. Listen to me, bro, and listen carefully, VeVe. All right, I'm gonna spit game. I'm not even gonna charge you for it. You need. It's not even do you want or a suggestion. Like this is what you need. You need somebody posting videos of collectibles and augmented reality on YouTube every single day, 3 times a day. Somebody's full-time job, and you don't even gotta pay them in money. Just pay them in gems. Give them a few comic books and a few collectibles every week. They'll do it. There's somebody out here that'll do it for free, but I'm just saying. Have them post a video of a collectible in augmented reality every single day of the week, 3 times a day. I do it sometimes, and my videos get like 1 million views. I'm not even lying to you, bro. I got a video with almost 1 million views. A video like me talking like this to you is never going to go viral. Like, I'm an old ass man talking about digital stuff. No, nobody's going to care about that. What's going to go viral is these videos in augmented reality. So when you say focus on the content, I hope that you go onto your YouTube channel and you start posting videos in augmented reality every single day of the week, 3 times a day, bro. Y'all can't be sleeping out here. This shit is savage. You got to stay dangerous because it's too many views. It could go, anything like that could go viral instantly, and that's what you need, right? That's what you need. All right, so All right, let me go back to it, bro. I don't want to get distracted. Where was I? Oh, I'm sorry, I got too many tabs open.
What's important is the community. We have teams and marketing personnel to help us to drive these divisions for us now.
Our vision for
Yo, marketing a business like VeVe must be extremely hard. I was gonna say difficult. It's like, how do you get people to just want to jump on like to the digital space like that? Like people have a distaste for Web3 and NFTs. It's really gonna be tough. I don't think culture is ready for it just yet, and that's what I truly believe. That's why I'm not even that mad at VeVe. It's like, VeVe, I know you guys are trying hard, but I don't even think the world's ready for this shit. It's like, you guys can try harder. The world's not gonna be ready until the world is ready. And when the world is ready, VeVe needs to be ready. It's like, that's just what it is. That's how I feel in my heart, and that's why I'm still here. Because I don't think that people are ready for this shit. I mean, they're ready for some of it, but realistically speaking, bro, I've talked to my family about this, to my brother, my sister-in-law. I've talked to different people, and they're like, I don't know. They're still hesitant. Like, digital ownership is not a thing yet. Like, people don't understand the concept. People are okay with putting $20 on Angry Bird or Pokemon every week. You don't own that shit. You're just buying graphics and stuff. So it's like, people are going to understand the ownership aspect of it eventually. I don't know how, but when that happens, I think that VeVe's in a position where they can make it happen, but they just have to be ready. But I don't think culture is ready just yet. That's what I think, y'all. I could be wrong, but let me know in the comments down below. If you're trying to market, maybe you shouldn't even try to market VeVe yet. You're just trying to build on it. Just build on the content, build on the tech. So when the world is ready, we're in the forefront. Like right now, it's like, who are you gonna market to? Like there's no, like you can't market to. Most people want something that's entertaining, and that's what you're gonna have to market. I think that when VeVe said that the VeVe app was the souvenir store, all right, think about that for a second. This is the souvenir store, right? This wasn't supposed to be the gamification aspect. This wasn't supposed to be a game. This was just the souvenir store. The VeVeverse is Disneyland. That is what you market. And the VeVeverse is not ready just yet. And that's okay, because I think that when the world becomes ready, the VeVeverse will be a VeVeverse type of environment where you could bring in digital things from different platforms. That's what's going to be legendary. The interoperability of something like that. You know, I don't know. I don't want to go on a deep dive. I'm trying to play the video, but I don't think culture is ready, and I don't think the world is ready. I think that VeVe needs to focus on staying ready, so when the world comes in, they're ready. You know, that's it.
from day one was always to bring the physical world of collecting into digital, and I think we're still very, very much on that same trajectory. But also, the exciting part of it, for me and Dave is also helping to build out this brand new industry. I mean, in many ways, VeVe will go down in history with the first appearance of so many favorite brands and IPs that the world knows. I mean, it's like, Marvel #1 when Spider-Man first came out in a comic. Like,
the comic book is legendary though.
And that could have been a cool rhyme actually, but moving into the future,
they got different energy to them. I haven't seen these guys this happy. This is a good sign. This is a good video. Like, they're happy. They're excited. They're talking about this shit like it's a brand new product, which is what they got to do. And it's almost like, VeVe, I know there's a lot of people that are upset. It's like, you told us this 4 years ago. Man, who cares? Like worry about getting the world in here. Not, I know that you guys said that, there's going to be interoperability and yada, 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 and whatever. I get it. I get it. But at the end of the day, bro, they should gotta just keep moving forward, man. I'm just sorry.
It's gonna be, they're gonna see that the provenance was on.
I'm sorry.
On VeVe. And the way that technology has gone over the past sort of 10, 20 years, almost every industry has gone digital. So we're still very, very bullish, and that's still what gives us a lot of fire. And of course, we're
I've never seen them this happy, yo.
Absolutely, Dan. And with things moving as fast as they often do, let's talk a little bit about the shift to being co-founders and communication expectations for the community. You two are going to be taking on a lot more roles and responsibilities. I know from a head of content perspective, I kind of know how that's going to work. But coming from both of you, what are sort of your expectations moving forward? We'll start with David for this one.
#1 is regular update. Hopefully we'll be delivering something every quarter, or if not sooner. More product announcement with how we roll things out.
They're gonna come out with an update every quarter. I hope we still get those weekly updates. Yo, nobody's laughing anymore. Like nobody's happy yet. Look at old Rhubarb. Old Rhubarb is not having. He's like, oh shit, we got to the happy part. Dan is just building in the VeVe-verse. He don't know what's going on. He's like, all right, I'm just trying to get this object to look like this and change the pattern. David used. All right, let's keep watching.
Or if not sooner, more product announcement with how we roll things out. Community meetup. I'm already endeavored to be in London as well as Lisbon with our first European show since 2023. I think that's the last time we did.
So they're actually doing Lisbon. I thought they canceled that.
So a lot more transparency, as we always talk about. We regularly update on our social channels, and we'll continue to update that if any small business things that just need to update on. But quarterly is what we're aiming for a big community update.
Fantastic. And I know, Dan, you and I have been doing some VeVe-verse updates. And so my assumption is moving.
Yo, the VeVe-verse is going to be one of the products that's going to really surprise everybody, bro. Like, I think the VeVe-verse is what's going to make VeVe. I don't think the world's going to care about VeVe because of the collectibles. I think the world's going to care about VeVe because of the VeVe-verse. That's what I think. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. This is just what I think. And I know what people are saying. Oh, the graphics suck because this is like, you don't understand. People don't care about that, man. People just want it to be fun. You know what I think is going to be legendary? When you're allowed to connect your wallet into the VeVe-verse and bring in outside NFTs, that's going to be legendary.
We'll be continuing those sort of tech updates from your end.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think, over the past couple of years, David and I have been extremely busy. And a lot of those things have we've either resolved them or finished, whatever they were. And moving into the months ahead, we are going to have a little bit more time to get back to the community. David and I have always loved our community meetups and talking with the community. So
does that mean they're going to come to Las Vegas and join us at the Kid Arcade after party, Decon official after party, unofficial after party? No, they're not. Yo, shout outs to them, bro. Like, is that confirmation? Yo, Dan, David, if you guys are watching this, if you guys are not at the Decon Kid Arcade after party, we're going to take you guys' logos away, bro. Like, non-deserving. We're going to raffle them off, man. You guys got to come to the Decon after party. You guys have to be here, bro. Like, last year was too crazy. This year's going to be crazier. We're going to have some performances. We're going to have some, like, music. We're going to have prizes, games. It's going to be dope, man. It's going to be dope. I'm just putting this out there, man, to the universe. Maybe that's confirmation. Dan might be in Vegas. And, Dan, bro, I got a strip club we can go to. Piranhas. I got you, bro. I got you.
I've also said to you guys that people do want to get either myself or David on just to have a chat about collectibles or the future or whatever. We're more than open to that.
And I think that's going to be really essential to our collectors and our community, because whenever you're doing as many things as we are doing as a company, that communication element's really important to make sure people are aware of, just all the moving parts and pieces. Speaking of moving parts and pieces, Dan, can you talk to us a little bit about some of the innovations that we have going on?
What's up with Ben Rose? Y'all ain't gonna bring up Ben
Rose?
Rose?
We're trying to hit.
Yeah,
they're not gonna bring up Ben Rose. That's crazy. Not even a thank you. That's crazy.
Going back to a founder-led approach is, really everybody who's been involved in the business up till now has built a very solid platform.
That's crazy, because last week they when we were asking about Ben Rose leaving, they said, hey, yeah, we're gonna stay tuned for our weekly update. We're gonna put an update next week about it. Like, I literally thought that they were gonna talk about Ben Rose and his, you don't have to really give us the whole details, but at least like, yo, man, shout outs to him. Thank him a little bit. Like, just, shout outs to him. Like, that's what we got to see from, like, you guys, the big head honchos. Like, if Ben Rose came in as like a marketing guy in like the second in demand, it's like, who cares, right? If he came in as another position that wasn't the co-CEO, it's like he was co-CEO. So I would think that somebody would be like, hey, Ben Rose, we really appreciate for everything that you did, bro. Maybe they felt like he didn't do shit. Maybe they're like, yo, he's getting way too much credit. Because that's what it felt like. It felt like he was getting all the credit and people were just, oh, David useless and Dan is useless. That's what the community was saying, bro. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's what the community was saying, bro. And Yeah. And I wonder if they felt any type of way in the background. You know, when Ben came on and then the VeVe got released, everybody was like, "Oh yeah, Ben is taking care of business. Ben is taking care of business." Maybe that's why Dan is not even on X. Dan is like, man, these people are savages on X, bro. They got no respect. They talk to people how they wouldn't talk to them in person. So you know what? I ain't even. I'm gonna stay on Instagram because Instagram, you're not playing that shit, bro. Like,
And VeVe has so many cool features in there. And the main sort of objective, at least from my side anyway, moving forward, is number one, building on what we've got. Like we've got a lot of great features. There's some stuff in there that I think can be tidied up, can be made like a little bit.
Kryptoni, you think he was fake excited? That's crazy. I never thought about it like that. Right when he came on, I was like, yeah, I give him 6 months, bro. After 6 months, I trust him. Like at first, I was like, I don't know about him. I can jump in the bandwagon though. I was like one of those that was very hesitant. And yeah. But that's just me though.
Hype cycle on some of these videos before. And interestingly enough, I saw Devin Pfizer from OpenSea was also referring to how NFTs are basically starting to come up the slope into, much more of this public awareness space. So new user acquisition is a massive feature on our roadmap now. And really, hopefully you guys can see over the coming months, just improvements to all of the bits and features that we've got in the app.
For my part, for us is being more agile as founder lead. We're going to simplify the internal layers and enable us to.
Oh, people are going to lose their jobs, bro. They're going to keep getting rid of people, yo. Hey, you know what? There's a lot of companies that are like 2 people running it. Like Elmon X. I don't think Elmon X has a crazy team. I think it's probably just Jacob and then like the mods and the Discord. I don't think he has a big team that he has to pay off and shit like that. I don't think that's the case, but I could be wrong though. I could be wrong.
Really make fast decisions, experiment new things, and have the ability to pivot fast, which is very important when you're in this tight economic time. What we really also wanted to do is to ensure that the culture of our community first is being brought in. So I'm recentering on what matters the most. Our collectors being founder-led means we can stay closer to that community. We are able to be directly responsive.
But they said this before. Hopefully it's different now. I think it's going to be a little bit different. I do think that there was a lawsuit somewhere in the background. I'm not too aware of it because I'm not really technical like that. But I'm pretty sure there was a lawsuit going down. Didn't that get resolved? Like, wasn't there like some resolution and VeVe kind of got the better hand on that? And not completely, but they got a better hand in that deck. I don't know, man. Maybe like ever since then is like, okay, we can get rid of Ben now. The lawsuit's over and we can function normally. Maybe that's why they were staying away from the public. Yeah, that Meta Mona interview, that was a hit, bro. Like, I know. It's only a hit because you keep bringing it up. But the Meta Mona interview, dirty, bro. That was dirty.
To your needs.
They were not happy after that, bro. Like it was like a blackout, media blackout for like a year and a half after that Meta Mona interview. That's dirty.
Feedback, your expectations, and really cutting that noise and getting closer, to the collectors again. And the partnership is another one. Allows me to focus a lot more faster pace, looking for great opportunity and partnerships coming on board. And what else? The utility value with the VeVe digital collectibles. And really, what I'm looking forward to is the long-term vision, which is the same thing, building VeVe to be really a lifestyle thing on digital collecting.
Absolutely agree with you, David. I think May has been a good example of a lot of things coming together that both Dan and yourself are talking about in terms of features, user acquisition, a really amazing IP, sort of coalescing into a really big moment.
Yo, Kryptoni, I'm down, man. Let me know what you're thinking. I'm always down, man. I'm always down.
Which we've had this May, and it's still going on with our Star Wars releases. Talk to me a little bit.
I don't want to hear about this, bro. Enough Star Wars for me.
Of collecting and how we were able to sort of combine all of these drops, which were.
Yo, I don't want to know about the Star Wars, bro. We're all here to hear about Ben Rose. Like, we didn't get no Ben Rose news. Do you think Ben Rose was out of pocket? Maybe he was doing shit and David was like, yo, what is he doing? Oh, Ben said it was okay. Nah, chill, bro. I'm the CEO. Yeah, but he's the co-CEO. I get that, but no, I'm the man. I'm David. I'm David, bro. Listen to me. Oh, I can't believe you guys did that. Well, bro, we got the email. He's co-CEO. He's literally ahead of us. Nah, bro, that's just in theory. You guys have been here longer. You guys know what the program is. Don't act brand new. How you guys gonna listen to his email? Let me write to him, bro. And maybe Ben Rose is like, yo, man, I'm trying to get shit happen, bro. I'm trying to make shit happen, but it's kind of hard to get anything going here because they don't want to kind of deviate from the original plan or the plan or the order. And by the way, did you guys see that on Hulu or what was it on Hulu? The order that that was a good show. Was it a show or was it a movie? I think it was a movie. It was a movie.
Seeing that out.
Yeah, maybe Ben was trying to do things and Dave was like, nah, bro, you're getting a little bit too out of pocket. You just got here. Arcade was right. We got to give you 6 months before we do anything. I mean, they could have done it. He just came way too fast and way too all up in our face. It was like, yo, he's here one day and he's on everybody's YouTube like for the rest of the week. And it's like, that was way fast. That was way too fast. Hey, but he said what his job was. He said it's like, yo, I'm basically going to be the face of the company for the time being. They said that from the beginning. So it's like, we should have known. Hey, well played, right? Because you never know, bro. Anything could have happened in that lawsuit that could have dragged on for months. And we needed somebody to be in the forefront. Like, we couldn't just have David do both things at once. He would have to have is there shareholders or anything like that? I don't think so. It's not public. All right.
Team have come together to put together a program that throughout the whole month of May, and it's not just Star Wars, that we have dedicatedly built a launch pad where users who love fandom in Star Wars can basically come in and see what we have. The exciting thing is there's so many first appearance and so many world firsts. And talk about what's releasing this week is that the Stormtrooper helmet. It's the first time that you get to see the interior aspect of the design since the movie was ever introduced.
Y'all don't fuck with Kyle no more? Like, if Kyle came back and was like, yo, VeVe, oh yeah, VeVe, would you guys look at him sideways? I'm like, we saw you with Paul Barron. Is Paul Barron still making content? Let me know in the comments down below, because he was like, it wasn't for like a summer. He was like the NFT guy. He was like the guy we were watching. Are you guys still watching Paul Barron? Let me know in the comments down below. Probably are, bro. I don't know. I have no idea. I did watch him that summer that everybody was watching him, but then I just stopped watching. Oh no, man. Anyways, let me keep playing this shit.
Our ability now is focus on great content. The user growth is the key. We will continue to unlock that new fandom engagement through these type of activities we rolling out.
And on Star Wars, some really impressive statistics from that one, Dan. And I know how much you love the numbers and how that.
Nah, we're just trying to hear about Ben Rose. Why are they talking about Star Wars? This is a business update, bro. Like, y'all talking about Star Wars, man. Stop playing. This ended already, y'all. 10 minutes in. The last 6 minutes was them pumping Star Wars. I get it, though. It's Star Wars month. It is Star Wars month. But we wanted to hear about Ben Rose. Like, we wanted to hear a little bit more. You guys told us you guys were going to give us an update on what's happening with Ben Rose, but that wasn't an update on what's happening with Ben Rose. That was just giving us an explanation on what founder-led meant. Come on, man. Stop playing.
Can you run us through some of the highlights that we've experienced so far? We still have a lot more Star Wars to come, but so far, give me some of those good numbers.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think it's, real testament to the team, as we were discussing earlier, the landing page, the beautiful videos, Corey, that you and the...
Was that the space last Friday, bro? Like, that space that you're talking about, that pirate space, the one I was jumping on, that was a good one.
Team have made, I really love this part of the marketing where we're heading with that.
Ooh, Velvet Burns.
For us, our existing users, but also new people coming in.
Hey.
And
I didn't think about that, Kryptoni. You're right. Yo, Kryptoni, are you on Drip House? Let me know. Kid Arcade Burns will be a good idea. Kid Arcade Burns are going to be a good idea. Yo, that's a good one, because I do got some stuff that I want to release. It'll be great to start burning some of the older stuff. Oh, man, that's going to be a good one. Okay.
Yeah, looking at the numbers, it was really amazing.
What's up, Shawnee Poo?
Drop, we had the highest participation of user performance. I think it was since Punisher back in November. And then also the third highest gross retail sales since then as well. So really, really pleased with how that's kicked off. Mandalorian obviously has done very well as well. You know, we were trying.
We just got past the lawsuit, bro. We can't be doing casinos in the digital space. That's crazy. Like, no, Kryptoni, that's crazy. That's crazy. A casino in the VeVeverse, that'd be nuts, right? How does Dan have a slight lisp? I don't know, man. I got a little one too, right? Let me know, man. Let me know. I got allergies right now. So if I sound stuffy, I'm a little stuffy right now, bro. I have a blue Dan Mint 21. Do I have a Dan? I definitely have my collectibles, and I definitely have an old rhubarb, and I have a VeVe Magic. I have those three. I don't have a David. I don't have a Dan. I'm going to give him 6 months. No, I'm just playing. Randy Chavez channel worth 250K, 1 million soon. Oh, damn. Yo, people are selling their YouTube channels like that. You know, I'm going to have Mr. MC1 on the channel. Maybe I should sell it to him for 25K. Yo, how much do you guys think this channel is worth? Maybe like a million? I don't know. I think that if we compare our channel to Randy's, does he give a lot of like utility and stuff? Because we could start giving out crazy utility. I mean, if we literally give away something that costs $1 million, like for example, if we give away let's say a Futura painting that's worth 20K, would that make the channel worth 20K because we're giving away a 20K product? I don't know. I'm just asking, man. I watched Meta Mona interview on mute. Oh, that's so funny. Jay. Yo, Jay. Shout outs to Jay, yo. Jay got the punchlines, yo. Like, Jay's good. He had another one earlier. What did he say? Yo, Jay, that's a good one. Yo, yeah, this one. The Randy Chavez channel worth 250K. That's crazy. How is this channel worth 250K? That's crazy. I didn't even realize people could sell their YouTube channels. Oh, I'm pretty sure you can, obviously. Did Gaudensi win or not? I have no idea. Ben got stuff done, was making them look bad, so he got to go. Yo, that's facts. Yo, I was saying that earlier. I was like, yo, maybe Ben was getting a lot of shit done. Maybe he was getting a lot of credit for everything, including stuff that he didn't even do, like the VeVeverse. Like, he was getting a lot of credit for a lot of stuff, bro. Like, he became like the savior of VeVe, and everybody was looking at him like that. And I'm sure that the guys were like, yo, why is my boy over here acting like he's the one that did the VeVeverse? You know, I've been working on the plans forever, right? Yo, why is my boy acting like he's the one that locked in Stacker? That was profit, right? Like, everybody was giving my boy props, and people were just like, you know what? We gotta get rid of him, bro. He's not doing shit. He's just sitting at home, like, you know, just doing his thing behind the computer. We're out here just hustling, pushing CDs off the trunk. Nah, we gotta get rid of him. When Ben refused to party, I knew his days were numbered. Oh, Stan. Yo, you guys are good today. You guys are like really dropping bombs. You guys are really dropping gems. When NFTs explode, Elmon X will make all of us millionaires. I said it, merch it. Kryptoni, yo, Kryptoni's
A little bit of a different
that's
drop
facts.
model with that. You know, so kudos again
Avoiding
to,
Mitch
you know,
and Ben is
the drop
a
team
thumbs
for
down.
for getting that.
I think we're done talking about the like what happened to Ben. I don't think they're gonna bring him up. I don't even think they're bringing him up. He can even get a collectible. That's crazy. Yeah. They're gonna act like Ben never happened. They can even mention his name. I don't even think that they said his name once.
VeVe Digital Collectibles video. I'm Corey, and I'm very pleased to have with me today VeVe's co-founders, CEO David Yu, and COO Dan Crothers. Gentlemen, thank you so much for taking the time to come chat with us today.
Thanks,
Great
Corey.
to be here, Corey, as usual.
Thank you.
And today's going to be a business update. So we're going to kind of put our fingers on the pulse of VeVe and talk about some of the key things that have happened here in recent history. And I think the best place to start is with co-founders. An announcement went out recently, and I think it's important for people watching this to kind of know, what does it even mean to be founder-led?
Bro, they didn't even mention his name. That's crazy. They didn't even mention his name. That's nutty, yo. Like, yo, they really got him. I was gonna say the fuck out of here, but I'm not gonna say it. They really got him out of here. They're gonna erase his existence. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go back. The company's gonna go back and delete all the videos with Ben Rose in them. They're gonna act like he never happened. It's gonna be like like the Mandela effect. It's gonna I gotta stop. I can't be laughing like that because my chest hurts. I've been having allergies, man. They're bad, but it's gonna be like the Mandela effect. Like 5 years down the line, we're gonna be like, hey, do you remember the time we had another CEO? What? No, that's not true. Yes, I think his name was like Ren or Jen. Oh, maybe Ben. I don't know. Let's go back. Nah, I can't find nothing on the YouTube. I can't find nothing anywhere. That's weird. Yo, I could have swore we had a VeVe co-CEO at one point. It's gonna be like that, and it's gonna be like, was it really? Did the fruit of the loom really have grapes in the basket of fruits? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just asking. Use arcade script, a PR answer. Yo, facts. Stan, great idea. Yo, my collectibles. What's good, my collectibles, bro? I love you, bro. Yo, my collectibles. I got a question for you, bro. Did they tell you something about wearing the Lakers hat during the live streams? Like, why haven't you been flexing with your hat? It's like, what is it? They don't like the Black Mamba? Like, yo, talk to me, bro. Like, talk to me. What is it, man? Because, yo, David got Sony. He he didn't have Tesla. What is, he only wears Sony, right? Yo, could Sony? Nah. Sony? PlayStation? GTA 6? That would have been a video like 3 years ago. Oh my God, VeVe in GTA 6. He's wearing a Sony hat. I thought the Mona interview was in bad taste. You got to interview a CEO with a little respect. No, true story. True story. True story. I do agree with you, Kryptoni. She came at him a little sideways. She came really aggressive towards David, and I don't think, the word deserves is a little wild, but hey, somebody had to do it, bro. At the same time, the world is a savage place. Not every platform is gonna give you the grace of just being respectful. Like, some platforms are gonna be like, yo, bro, I don't even care if I get an interview after this, bro. We're getting this shit out now. And that's how people go viral, right? She was trying to catch a viral moment. I did go to Mona's page on her YouTube. Yo, bro, she hasn't posted a video in a year. Yo, come on, man. And that was like the first and last interview she did on her channel. Y'all gotta stop playing with me, bro. Like, stop playing. It's like interviewing Trump and asking him repeatedly about being a racist. LOL. True story, true story. Doctor Strange, I said it before, Dan did not like Ben. Yeah, no, I thought that too. I called that out in the beginning because, my boy was just getting the credit or taking all the credit for everything. And secretly, Dan was like, yo, bro, I've been working so much on the VeVe-verse. They're going to call this guy the savior. He's going to get invited to comics and crypto. And I'm over here building plants. Y'all got to stop playing with me. Did Ben sign an NDA? For sure, for sure. Yo, to look at that NDA, I don't know if he got paid off. Yo, he must have gotten paid off, bro. There's no way you're signing an NDA without getting paid off. Bring the bots back and throw in some stolen credit cards for half-price gems for the win. LOL. Yo, Kryptoni. No lie, no lie, no lie. Yo, bring the bots back. Like, yo, it was so much more fun with bots were around. All you people that were crying about the bots, bro, yo, what happened? What happened? How you guys feel today? Right? We should have just kept the bots in here. Nobody should have said shit. We should have just kept the bots. Yo, if everybody would have just done their thing quietly in the background. I'm so upset that I didn't take advantage of the half-price gems because I was one of them only morons that was like, oh no, man, you're devaluing the gem. No, man, that is fucked up. You can't be doing that. I was one of those guys. I should have been like, man, fuck that. Let me get some let me get $5,000 worth of half-price gems. I need a new Lakers hat. It wore out. Yo, my collectibles. You can't even tell when a hat's worn out. Look at this t-shirt, bro. I've been wearing this t-shirt for like 20 years. It looks brand new. Stop playing. Stop playing. Come on, my collectibles. I got you, bro. I'm going to send you a hat, my collectibles. I don't know if they're going to let you wear it, but I'm going to send you a Kid Arcade hat. Facts. That was the first time David was ever in an unscripted interview. He has always kept going back to the AMAs. And that's why I think, all right, let's wrap up this video, bro. Let's wrap up this. I'm going to be here for like 10 more minutes. But let's talk about this interview real quick. We just saw the interview. How do you guys feel about it? How do you guys feel about the interview? Did you get the answers that you were asking for? Were the answers that were lingering in everybody's mind, did they get answered in this video? Why didn't they bring up Mr. Ben Rose? Like, even if they don't like Ben Rose, for the sake of the community and for the sake of perception, they should have put on a fake smile and just been like, yo, Ben Rose, we wish you the best, y'all. Thanks for being around. Thanks for helping us out. That would have been easy. Like, y'all could have just been like, yo, shout outs to Ben Rose. We wish him the best. Like, anything like that, anything positive, anything that shows a little bit of humility, not humility, but like a little bit of a little realness. Like, give me something. Give me something. I would have loved to even seen him on camera for like 30 seconds or a video, a pre-recorded video. Hey guys, I want to thank everybody for, but they don't got to do that. They don't got to do. Ben Rose, he would have. I don't know, man. Maybe he left in a bad. Maybe he left in bad situation. Maybe they played him. Maybe David and Dan. Maybe I don't know. I'm speculating right here. I'm speculating. Maybe they knew. Maybe they knew. It's like, yo, we're gonna bring him on board for 6 months, or we're gonna bring him on board until the lawsuit's over. And Dan was like, what? David's like, yeah, bro, like anything could happen. What if I gotta do something? What if I gotta go to a court? What if anything happens? I need somebody to take my place. This is like leaving a will. Dan was like, well, I'm co-founder. Can you just leave it to me? David's like, nah, chill. We need somebody else, bro. Like, if I leave it to you and then I come back, you won't give it back to me, and then I'm out. So it's like, I can't trust that. So I got to put somebody in place. So when I come back, I get him out and I get back in. Maybe, and then Ben was like surprised. But like maybe Ben knew he was going to be around this whole time, and he saw this as a long-term play. Maybe he was like, yo, bro, I'm going to be here for 20 years, bro. We're going to make this shit happen. The digital space is our space. David and Dan was like, oh, don't get too excited, bro. Maybe when he was jumping on everybody's YouTube channel, David was like, damn, my boy's jumping on everybody's YouTube channel. He doesn't know that he's temporary. Damn, that's gonna suck when he has to leave, man. He's gonna all these friendships that he's done. Is he gonna come back into space too? That'll be crazy if he starts hanging out in the space. Like Ben Rose becomes just a fudder. Yo, if Ben Rose becomes a fudder, that'd be crazy. Imagine Ben Rose running around with Nodes, Rich, and all the guys that are like the FUD Squad, or like what was that? Marvelous Packs, and you got Ben Rose in the spaces. That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. The bots were a win for VeVe for sure. Whoever gets that Ben interview will win the trophy. LOL. I need to hit up Ben Rose. Yo, maybe Ben Rose will come to the channel now. Yeah. They found out Ben was a double agent. Yo, Jay. I said that, Jay. I said like, yo, what if Ben Rose starts working with Candy? Ben Rose was acquired by Futureverse. That'll be funny. Yeah, I said that earlier, man. So funny, man. So funny, man. Yo, you guys are funny, bro. I really love you guys because you guys are funny. The fudders are funny. Yo, Alex too. Ben Rose, Alex, Mitch interview would break the internet. Yo, that'd be crazy. That would be crazy. And they're all like, what if we do a family reunion? Like we do, you know how they do those reunion shows where they got Ben Rose, Alex, and Mitch on one side, and then they got David and Dan on the other, and they're like a in the end of the season reunion. That'd be crazy. And get Aaron the plumber there. That's crazy. Yeah. So you know, I don't know what I got last week, but I've had like chest issues, and it's like breathing issues. And I don't think it's that serious. My girl was trying to tell me that it was asthma. I was having a allergy attack last week, and my eyes were itchy, so I knew it was allergies. I started taking allergy medicine and started feeling a whole lot better. But my chest still hurts a little bit when I speak loud or laugh. That's why I'm having a hard time laughing right now. So it could be a sinus infection. I have no idea. I got an asthma inhaler from my girl because she had asthma. I don't know how the hell you have asthma and don't have it again. Was my girl lying to me? Man, I remember her like having to use this asthma thing, and I haven't seen her use it in years. Anyways, I don't know if she keeps getting them or something, but she had a new one. So I used it the other day, and it kind of helped me out. So I'm having a lot of respiratory, not issues, but yeah, issues. So I don't know what's going on. And yeah, man, and shout out to my collectibles, bro. Like, we need a live stream from you guys. Like, we don't want David and Dan on the camera. We need you and old Rhubarb just talking about collectibles, bro. That's truly what we need, bro. That's truly what we need. And when can that happen, bro? When can that happen? All right, so what's up with everybody, man? Let me go and check, and let me go wrap it up real quick. I'm gonna go on X. I'm gonna go and look at the feed. If there's anything popping, tag me. I want to take a look. I want to look at it. We're teaming up with Millionaires for an exclusive giveaway for the show listeners. Up for grabs, a CGC 9.8 Spider-Boy #1 featuring cover by Scotty Young on the Fanable app platform. And I do have Fanable. And yeah, shout outs to MP. Was this a 250K valuation by Sanjay for Randy's YouTube channel, but his lives only get 20-ish people? Someone do the math for me. I think I could get 20 people to watch me for 250K. It's yeah. I don't know, man. Is Randy's channel really worth that much? And cuz I need to know. All right. Let me get through some of these chats. Hope you feel better. Y'all appreciate you, my collectibles. I hope I feel better too. I have been feeling better actually. Every day I'm feeling better. I was having runny noses up until like 3 days ago. Now I'm like, I can actually breathe. Which, by the way, I'm gonna finish these chats right now. But first, man, I want to send everybody off with like some positive vibes. So we're gonna go through a little bit of a breathing exercise. But let me get through these chats first. Actually, let me get through these chats first. Let me get through this. Some people grow out of asthma. Some get it later in life. Oh, I could possibly have gotten asthma. Oh, man. Ben's impact on our community, platform expansion, and growth initiatives have been lasting, and he leaves VeVe well positioned for the next phase. We thank him for his contributions. There you go, yo. That's all we wanted, yo. I'm so glad we're ending the episode with that because that's all we needed, VeVe. But we needed Dan and David to say it. I don't know if Dan and David is really running the show right, like the account like that. I think Dan is too busy getting his challenges and building in the VeVeverse. David is too busy eating cereal and playing with his Transformers. But yes, we want to thank him even just a little bit. Maybe he did get fired. Maybe he got caught eating from David's refrigerator. Like David's like, yo, bro, I had 3 Lunchables. Somebody took my salami. What the fuck's going on? Ben was like, yo, sorry, bro, I was getting hungry. Nah. Nobody touches my Lunchables, bro. Where's my Capri Sun? Oh, man, I drank that too. Bro, I told you about touching my shit, bro. I told you. Yeah, but I was hungry. I told you about... All right. He texts Dan. Yo, we might have to get rid of this dude, bro. He's touching my Lunchables. I don't know, bro. Yo, there has to... I don't know. I'm guessing. All I could do is guess. Yo, Jay, man, what's good, man? Let me go and wrap this up real quick. If you guys are on Oshi, well, looks like you're a moron trying to backtrack receipts still. All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go. Let me see. Acrolite, the Kid Arcade. All right, so we're gonna have Sanjay, Mr. MC1, on the channel on Sunday. Ben was really Paul Bearer in disguise. Yo, Kryptoni, stop, Kryptoni. That's crazy. I can't wait till the day I hit Vegas and hang with Arcade. Yo, we're gonna chill, bro. We're gonna live it up. We're gonna go to strip club. We're gonna have a VeVe freak off. No, I'm just playing. We're not gonna have a VeVe freak off. I'm just playing. I can't even laugh, bro. My chest, and that's, you know what? Now that I started feeling better, I just smoked a bowl and I regret it. I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have smoked that. All right. Where was I? Yo, Sanjay's coming onto the channel, bro, on Sunday. We're gonna have a whole lot of fun. We're gonna have some prizes for everybody. So please join us on Sunday, bro. This is not gonna be your typical space. This is gonna be a spicy, exciting, jam-packed episode with Sanjay on Sunday, bro. So I'm super excited about that. If you guys are on Drip House, please visit Drip House and get one of your collectibles right now. I just started dropping some stuff over there. I'm working on a book. Yes, I'm working on a book. My second book. I'm working on my second book. And I put up the first 2 pages on Drip. All right. I've put up the first 2 pages on Drip. It's a 60-page book. So I'm going to be dropping these pieces moving forward. This expires today in 6 hours. So you guys got 6 hours to get this piece. 2 pages. The first 2 pages of my 60-page book, I'm making them available and on Drip. And I also put this one up, this legendary up, for all the Kid Arcade holders. If you guys are a Kid Arcade holder, this legendary is up right now on Drip House, available just for you. You already know what time it is. Let me play my commercial. Drip House, follow me on Drip. Are you a collector? Yeah. Are you into cool art? Yes. Digital? Yeah. Then visit Drip House right now and collect limited edition art, music, videos, comics, games, and much more. And check out my page at Kid Arcade in the search bar to see what I've been cooking. This right here is my Velvet Neon collection. All original, all hands, no AI. Dropping consistently and coming to a wallet near you. It's simple and free. Make an account and start collecting now. All right, y'all. Now, before we get out of here, we need everybody to close your eyes. Let's take a deep breath on the count of three. On the count of three, let's take a deep breath. Let's log off. Let's sign off. Collecting ourselves, building oxygen, building molecules, like bubbling up your molecules in your body, waking your ass up, bro. It's early in the morning. Wake your ass up. Let's take a deep breath on the count of three all together. If you want, once you take your deep breath, you can move your neck around, move your arm around. You can't be a little fat ass in your chair, live streaming all day. Get up, get a little bit of movement. The universe rewards movement. The universe punishes stagnant. All right, so let's get into it. On the count of three, we need everybody to take a deep breath. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it again because I messed that up. Let's do it again because I messed that up. All right, relax. Shake it off real quick. Shake it off. Let's take a deep breath on the count of three. All right. And remember, manifest. I'll be able to bring my ETH wallet and my MetaMask into the VeVeverse. Oh, I'm manifesting. I don't even care if the collectibles are interoperable. Let me bring in my collectibles inside the VeVeverse. Let me do that. Let's start with that. On the count of three, let's take a deep breath. Manifest. 1, 2, 3. Damn, did I mess that up again? I suck. All right, let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Move your head around. Move your head around. That's right. Oh, yeah. It feels good, right? Move it in a circular motion, counterclockwise, and then go clockwise. Circular motion. Oh, yeah. Shakira. Other way. Go back the other way. There you go. And get some movement, man. Don't be a fatty. Don't fucking go to McDonald's and just sit down in your home. Get a little bit of movement in you. Like, go hit the treadmill. Do some push-ups. Do something. That's what I'm going to do. You know, I got to do that. I got a sciatica, so I really can't mess around like that. But I'm going to do that, man. Yeah, I appreciate everybody for watching, man. Please like, please subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Serenity, manifesting, a perfect button push. Try doing this with DMX, playing instead. LOL. Okay, I'm going to try it right now. Nice. Hopefully David acquired the Binance Connect from Ben before he left. If I know David, he did. LOL. Yo, do you think that David only hired Ben to get that Binance Connect, and now that he solidified the deal, he got rid of Ben? He's like, I got what I needed, bro. I'm done. That's dirty. Imagine that. VeVe freak off is diabolical. My bad. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm getting out of here, man. Please like, please subscribe. I'll see everybody next time. Peace.